Hello, Sharcha ji. Good morning. Hi, Paul. Good morning. कैसे हैं आप? Thank you so much. Hello, Nandini. How are you sleeping? I think no.
चिपके हुए थे ब्रेड, उसमें चीज था और थोड़ा मक्का का दाना था, तो बहुत अच्छा लगता नहीं रहा क्या क्या था। ये लाइट लगा के सो गई।
Hi Anwar, Abhi here. Yes, Nandini have slept. And I'm not sure why she have started live this late. Okay. Yeah, same here, Anwar. I thought you have, yeah, I was on mute. I thought you have left because nobody was showing in the live, and even though your reply didn't came, so I thought you might have left the live. So I have just visited home. Like I've just came back from the office actually, and currently working on the reports to send to clients. And I'm not sure why she has started live when she was feeling sleepy. By the way, how was your off, as in off day? Okay, she might have wake up in between, and maybe she might be feeling fearful, and she has started life. That can be a thing, or maybe she was not feeling sleepy at that point of time. She have started the live, and after a few minutes she have started feeling sleepy. So once she wake up, I can ask that, but not now because he is sleeping. But I will make sure you are getting why she has started live. By the way, have you completed your dinner? Okay. Yeah, even doing rest at home is also necessary and quite important. On the day you are on leave, if you're not doing anything, just resting at home and doing some daily core jobs at home, that is also a good meditation sort of thing. Especially I feel for cooking. Like on a holiday, you are cooking something for you, like for yourself and your family, and uh, uh, you're trying to make something special dish. Great. That is great to know. You know, Anwar, like historically, some good or rather most delicious foods have been invented by the people who were zero in cooking. A well trained person can only cook whatever he knows to cook. An untrained person can invent dishes. That is the difference. Like, I hope you have had biryani. at any point of time. Do you have had biryani ever? Like, I don't know whether it is available in London or not. Great. So, biryani was said as invented when a lot of people used to do work all together, basically at the construction site, and what used to happen in general is people used to cook rice separately, and then um, curry separately, and then other stuff separately in the normal kitchens. But as at construction area in earlier days, like maybe in the Mughal time or pre-Mughal time, a lot of constructions workers used to work in thousands of numbers, and cooking food for them was a huge task. So the people who were responsible to cook their food has were basically the workers themselves. Like, it was not a trained cook or something like that. So what they used to do to save time and effort, they have started cooking rice and curry all together rather than making it separate. Like, say like they cook rice in a separate vessel, and they cook curry in a separate vessel, and uh, in big chunks, and to save time and effort, they used to mix that pot, because even a lot of utensils were utilized. Like, for an example, if a person, you are serving rice, then chapati, then two types of curries, then several numbers of utensils will be required. But for biryani, you need only one plate. That's enough. So they have started cooking rice uh, in a bigger pot at 70% or 80% it is done. Same way, they are cooking rice and curry 70-80% almost done, and which is basically the pre-cook sort of thing. And once it is done, and people have started visiting the place to have their food, they used to mix rice and curry in a same pot, and then used to cook it further till 100%, and then used to serve on plates to them. And that was eventually called as biryani. There are people who say it was first time Akbar who have recognized that dish, and he have asked his personal cook to go and learn, because he have heard a lot of about that food. And then Akbar's cook have visited that place and learn how they cook that uh, special rice. And after learning that, he have introduced some special masalas, as he was a trained cook, and he was having good understanding of various masalas and all. And then for the first time in the court, Mughal court, you can say, it was introduced officially as a dish. Or yeah. And I have heard of this story, but I'm not sure whether it is a true or false. But even in Gujarat, khichdi, all over India, almost in every place of India, khichdi is being cooked, and it is just you can say as a grandmother of uh, of biryani, and there are many different variants of biryani in all over of India. And the best variant which I feel is uh, tehri. Tehri is almost similar kind of food uh, like biryani, or rather a veg biryani, which is cooked with very less masalas than biryani, and lesser oil, and mm, and little drier than the usual biryani. It is little dry than that, and you will get the rawness or the authenticity uh, of it being a very remote or a villageous dish.
Mm.
Like eating that, you can easily recognize that okay, this is a dish which is not created in any big hotel or by any big cook. It is a very uh, comfort meal which is easily cooked in households by mother or sister to be enjoyed with the entire family. And as it has lesser masalas, lesser spices, so you can enjoy a bit more of it. I know because uh, I am having a hobby of cooking, you can say. Whenever I feel like I'm not a regular cooking guy, but whenever I feel like doing some meditation, I'm not feeling good, then I try to cook something new. Yes, thank you. That is because like I since my childhood I used to sit between my elders a lot, and not only my elders, anybody person who is elderly, and I used to sit with them because even there is one guy, captain, who used to come in our life, and one day we were discussing. You were not in that live at that point of time, and one day we were discussing, and I told him like why there was a discussion going on like being Indian, non-Indian, then various other things they were discussing to me. Then I said it is not about being Indian, non-Indian, residing outside, inside, what caste you belong, what religion you believe. It's all totally bullshit. Everything comes into one circle point, what kind of human you are. If you are a good human, you will be good if I keep you at any place. And if you are a bad person, even if I keep you in a very good place, you will make that place hell. So, while discussing that only, I told him like I know many people try to bully and tell why you are talking to Anwar, this and that. So I say them like Anwar is very much elderly to me. That is number one. Secondly, he have seen much more world than that what I have seen yet. And if we talk with him, and if we discuss anything with him, it will make us more benefit rather than Anwar is getting benefit, because we will discuss as per our knowledge. He will tell based on his experience. That is the key difference, and that is the reason why I respect Anwar a lot among all. And it's not only about me, even with Nandini as well. So, making fun of any person and doing uh, what we say that word, हिंदी में बड़ा इजी होता है यार बोलना वो, किसी का मजाक उड़ा देना, making fun of anyone, bullying out is very easy. Hard part is to value and no, sorry, to understand the value and giving the due respect to that value, because that needs intelligence. Reading books can give you one knowledge. My grandfather used to say me, if you read one book, you are knowledgeable by one book. But if you are talking to one elderly person for 1 hour, that 1 hour can make you knowledgeable by 2 books. And to read one book, you will need 1 week. So if you want to complete a task of 2 weeks, go outside or anywhere, talk to an elderly person at least for 1 hour. You will become knowledgeable by 2 books in just 1 hour. No, Anwar, I'm just telling the truth, and I don't know. I have made that live public or not, and I have planned to make lives public. Uh, Whatever lives we have done, one by one, because at one go I cannot do that. Like it is not. Like it is practical. I can do all the lives public in just one go, but it won't benefit Nandini's channel like in terms of views, because consistency is required. So I thought like, cause doing lives is not able to create new videos, so I will public lives on one day, one live, or one day 2 live, something like that I will do. So if and we don't make varied name for live, so I am not sure on which live I have talked that, but if that live comes and if you see that entire live, you will surely see those discussions are going on, when where people are trying to teach me. The only problem is the messages won't be visible to you, not even to us, because the messages are gone. But what we are discussing, you can understand through that. Yeah, I always notice that, and trust me, there are a lot of time when like I am not available. Nandini is doing live alone, and people have came turned around and try to instigate Nandini against you by backbitching, you can say. In corporate, we have heard about backbitching, and uh, at a several times Nandini have fighted with them, and many people have left and not coming to live, and I'm really bothered about that. Because you can have thousands of people, but the important part is how many people are adding value in your life. value can be anything. Knowledge value can be entertainment, value can be good feeling. So that's the major point. Having 1,000 friends will not make any change in life, but having at least one friend who will be always there to help you whenever you need will surely make the change in your life, and will surely add some value in your life for her. And also, I got back it more than whatever I have gave. Okay, thanks for that, and thank you for agreeing what I have said. And trust me, when you say that I have good general knowledge or I am smarter than my age, it is not because it is me. It is because of the people with whom like I have spent most of my times. Because those knowledge, I am very bad in reading books. Trust me. If you can complete a book in 1 week, I might take 1 month the same book. But if you tell me that okay, that person is very knowledgeable, you can go and get some knowledge by talking with him. So I can go and talk with him and quietly listen whatever he is saying for hours. I'm a good listener and very patient listener. And obviously, I value humans more than articles. Articles, as in books and all. And in my native place, in my village, it is a saying कि कोई आदमी कहीं तक पहुंचा है, as in a person uh, who have achieved something in his life and who have reached some place, तो वो घास काट के तो नहीं पहुंचा है. So he should have done something in his life to reach there. By not doing anything or fooling around, nobody can reach at a good place, or nobody can achieve anything in his life. Okay, Anwar, so we both don't thank each other. and because I do night shifts, and Nandini have seen falling sick, like I have fallen sick or something like that quite several of times because of my bad timings and the bad work culture, bad um, work environment I have. So that is the reason whenever she sees anybody is waking and late night and not sleeping, doing something, so she becomes very concerned, especially for the people for whom she cares, and she keeps on asking कि टाइम हो गया, सोने जाओ, क्या कर रहे हो. And rather, if you can recall, when you have joined the life for the first time, we used to do that only because we were very much certain that who will be who will be interested to join a life where no faces is there, only a person is continuously telling people to not to go to bad lives where um, adultery is happening, or bad things are happening. Go do something else, do something better in your life. uh, and if you don't have to do anything, go and have a sleep, do rest, and do something fruitful for yourself and for your family. So no, I am not doing that end. I am saying like you might feel there are times when Nandini asks you like 12 बज गया सो जाओ क्या कर रहे हो. So what is the reasoning behind that? Yes, there is no free lunch. You have to pay something to achieve something, and that something is your hard work, your sacrifice, your dedication, and on top of it, discipline. I have everything except discipline. I'm little bad in discipline, and you are proof of that. कभी भी सोता है, कभी भी जागता है, कभी भी खाता है, कभी भी कहीं भी चला जाता है. Yeah, I'm also not sure because I was in office and I checked. She have ended her live stream and I was active in the live, but I was not actively watching or listening to it because I was into my work. And when she have ended her live, so I thought, okay. Then I didn't check and I was not expecting like she will be again doing the live. So I was just even I am curious that why she has started again. And the higher chance which I am feeling is like she might have wake up and she might have thought that okay, it's almost the time I am going to visit house again, coming back, and let's do some live till the time I'm coming. That can be a case. Yes, I agree. You don't uh, think or take it negatively. It is just it's just what I'm like trying to say or elaborate, and at the same time, like there are other guys also. But Nandini likes to fight. So she keeps on fighting with them. Yes. I am thinking that way because there have been many instances where like I was visiting back to home, coming from office. She have called me at morning time, like I have just wake up. Are you coming back to home? I used to say yes, and then she used to do live. So that's the reason I'm thinking that can be a case or the reason for starting the live again. Yes, even I can recall one day you have made some fun of Daniel, and she really loves Daniel like her own brother. But one day Daniel has got angry with you because you have made some fun of him. Uh, and then Daniel has said something about you, and she has scolded Daniel as well. And it's not only about Daniel, even I was not expecting that she will be scolding Daniel. So we both were surprised. Okay, you were there in the live? Because I can't recall exactly, but like you were there or not. But because it was a surprise for me that she is calling to Daniel, so I can recall that. Okay, beauty. ये अच्छा, अच्छा. Yes, he is actually a small kid and kind of fighting his own fight or struggle of uh, doing something good for his family. I have not met in person with anyone, but for Daniel, I feel like living in a country like Pakistan, where nothing is going good, and doing something productive for family, and at the same time, you have less resources, less earning, struggling for family, and still you are happy and you are cracking jokes is a lot for him. Yes. And I'm sure there must be many Pakistanis around you also in London. Wherein like you might be more aware about that area than me. And already your neighbor Narendra Modi have bashed a lot on Pakistan, and at the same time there was one business going on that was like my clients all what we say accounts payable work was in Pakistan. It was outsourced there, and I have pulled it in India. So I have added some bashing along with Narendra Modi. Because whatever work they were doing from Pakistan, I have transitioned it in 2 weeks only, which I would rather say in 4 days, which is the fastest transition ever done in my company's history. And I have cooled down and settled down the entire process within 3 to 4 weeks of time, for which I was allowed for 6 months. So in general, whenever transition of any process of outsourcing is done, uh, at least 6 months of cooling period is there. And by cooling period, I mean like the work has shifted from one company or one area or one place to another company or another area or another place. So while those shifting, there will be issues, there will be misses, there will be errors, there will be anomalies, and it won't get counted as an error or issues at least for 6 months. But I have cleared all those issues in a time frame of 3 weeks only, and that too was a very short or the smallest cooling period ever happened. So it was a record time transition happened ever in my organization, and I'm sure at least in upcoming 5-6 years nobody will be able to crack down that record. Because as an Indian, whenever you heard, okay, there is a competition with Pakistan, you get some extra boost to work. So that feeling of being Indian and doing uh, like cricket match whenever it happens. So it was a same feeling for me, like I am batting for India and I have to score century as soon as possible. Even all my leaders were surprised to know that it has never happened, like after transition in any process till 5 to 6 months dashboards are going. My dashboard was gone on the very first month itself with all the records and proofs of the work and with their timelines, and we were like meeting all the turnaround times from the very first month with zero misses. Errors were there because if you are working, errors will be there for sure, and especially in processes or domains like accounts payable, procurement, errors is the part of the process. You can't help it. But even that was also a record thing because in the entire company's profile, I was running the process at the lowest error rate. That too with the new buys, because I have trained them before starting the transition for more than 1 month, which we say net practice in cricket. So I have done a lot of net practice for them. बेटू फॉर्म में एक आया हुआ है, मैसेजेस आ रहे हैं या नहीं? ओह शिट, the messages were held. Really sorry, I've just checked. Some they are scamming and taking falsely claims benefits and come illegal as well. Yes, I know that, and that was also a major concern, I guess, this year for the UK government because it was harming them monetarily. Like people who are coming illegally, staying there, working there, are harming the local residents over there because they are ready to work for even cheaper rates, cheaper wages, and also that increases the crime rate of the city. And it is actually not good for any country where people are coming illegally, staying there. Some have gained citizenship by fake documents and sham marriage. I am not aware of sham marriage. What is that? Sham marriage, as in like false marriage, you are talking about? As in doing marriage only for getting or gaining the citizenship and then parting their ways, paying off money. Something like that? There are total two, but second is not active. Even though they are living in council house with without any rent. Yes, and that uh, increases the agony of the real citizens or the real local residents over there. As in, they are earning, they are working hard to earn their livelihood, running their family with so much hardships, paying taxes, and eventually people who are coming in illegally staying there and getting benefit out of paying no rent, snatching jobs, creating what we say that like a bit of chaotic situation. And what to do, even the government over there is like that only in Pakistan. Like they are hardly bothered about their people. बेटी तुम्हारे नाम पे दिखा रहा हूँ, ठीक है? अभी भी नेटवर्क नहीं आ रहा तुम्हारा? अब यार याद तो नहीं, छोड़ो मैं ही कर देता हूँ।
फिर वो फाइल तो साइन करनी पड़ेगी।
कौन सी फाइल?
साइन
कौन सी फाइल?
जो मैंने फिल किया था
वो कंप्लीट हो गई है?
मेरी तरफ से तो हुई।
तुमने अपना सारा भर दिया? मेरे को देखता हूँ। अरे 2 मिनट देना, मैं पहले कंप्लीट कर लूँ। Yes, it's like they are married with someone on the paper and for money to get permanent residence, whoever have British passport. Yes. I'm not sure about that, but I have seen in some movies. So I just guessed around that movie storyline wherein the hero was stuck in London. He have got some job offer. The person who have called him for the job have expired on the same day when he have visited London, and then he was stuck there, and then eventually his luggage and baggage were also stolen, and by chance he have met some Indian guy over there. He have, as he was a good person, so he was helpful for them. He have saved their children from some major accident, and to offer a thank you, they have taken him to their home. They have thought to help him out, and then they come to know that his passport, visa, luggage, everything is stolen, and he have nothing in his hand. He have got some offer, and he was stuck. Then they have offered him a job in their store or something, and then somehow he get caught with the police as he is living there illegally, and then they have planned to make him marry with one of their known person, paying off some money for that. So that was a basic story around that. And he have visited London as he was not willing to visit over there, but he visited to just to meet, uh, to earn something for his family, do something good for them. And as living in London, he can earn well. So, and he had got a chance to visit there, so he have accepted that offer and have visited there. But as this, it was a movie, so destiny doesn't favors him at the start, and later on there was a happy ending when he have visited back to India. Yes, obviously the weak currency of Pakistan and also the governance is very poor over there. As in, like in India, there are good leaders and bad leaders both in government. But in Pakistan, there are bad leaders and worst leaders. So that is the difference. And all the good leaders are dead. Yes, something around that only. Like uh, as a staple food, wheat flour or rice, you can say. In India, the rice is say like a good quality rice is 60 rupees, and the same rice is something around more than 200 rupees in Pakistan. Same way for wheat flour, it is something around 40 rupees in India, and the same thing is more than 130, 140 approx in Pakistan. What happened? Yes, I agree. Inflation is very high and um, earning is very less. And that is why I say many times to Daniel also that uh, he is quite. If you can recall, there was one day when I was uh, uh, doing predictions or telling about people based on their birth chart, knowing their date of birth, and uh, I have said Daniel that he have very good intellect and at the same time he is very much उसको क्या बोलेंगे I don't know why I forget words every time. like he has an artistic mind, and with him the biggest issue is like uh, I don't know why my computer is creating problem for me now. I think my computer is saying don't work, go to sleep. But my computer doesn't knows that I have ways to do, like complete my task before going to bed. So it is just like uh, he's in a wrong place right now. But provided if he get any good chance in his life and he is able to visit some good place, he will surely do very good for his family using his intellect and wit. Ta-da. 6. Okay. Six is done. Have you completed your office work or not? No, I am almost on the verge of completing that. Uh, my Outlook was not working properly, so that's why I got little stuck over there. So I have started working little differently. Like I opened the web version to complete the task. You can say it's a cheat code to bypass the issues of application. Pending. Okay, it is approval. So approval is done. यार मैंने मेल खोला तो वो कहाँ चला गया? यही है क्या? Yes, approval is one. Yeah, and mostly when you are like, you can understand and where like you are working directly to the organization, you are having all the accesses directly, and I am working as a third party, contract based, wherein my employer is the direct contractor who charges, for an example, $2,000 or $1,500 for my work, and pays me $650 or $700 at max in a month. Which you can say near about 550 to 600 pounds. So I have to like first log into a server, which is basically the remote login process, and it is a virtual remote desktop through which we need to work into the client's server, wherein we complete the task, feed in the data into the client server, and like if your normal system is working at a speed of 100 kilometers per hour, those servers work at a speed of 30 kilometers per hour. Yeah, I know it is a very big gap. But India is also evolving, and um, uh, people have very less opportunity. And you won't believe, today I have slept at 7:30 a.m. approx, completing my task, going to washroom, getting freshen up, and doing several other things. I fall asleep at around 7:30. At around 10:30, I have got a call, and in the call, a person have called me. She was an HR, and she have done a lot of discussions and all, and then uh, she have taken in small interview, a quick introduction sort of round, and something about my experience and skills. And later on, she said sorry to me, apologizing, as she was intended to call some other Abhi, but by mistake, due to the similar name, she have called me, and eventually she confirmed, uh, as in she doesn't have any opening relevant to my profile as of now. Once she have anything such sort of thing, she will connect me. Just imagine, after I was just slept for 3 hours, and just because of her uh, call, I woke up, and eventually I got her confirmation, as she have called me by mistake. What should I do feel? As she was a lady, I couldn't say her anything except it's okay. But whenever you have any good opportunity and you don't intend to forget whom you are exactly going to call, please call me, and out of your forgetfulness, don't call anybody else. And then I have eventually cut the call, tried to sleep, but as it was broken, so I couldn't make it well. Later, I was only able to sleep for an hour, and then again, I have started my day and doing all the stuff, visited office, and I'm still awakened, completing my job. And just 1 or 2 minutes last to complete that.
मैंने आपको भेजा है वो फाइल
कौन सा फाइल भेज दिया?
नहीं भेजा
Do you have procurement in your organization, like procurement department? Which company is best and convenient for Wi-Fi in India? I think it's very well known and common names in India. For Wi-Fi connection, I feel if you have good, like it is a local thing basically, and there are many local companies as well. Like there are many companies. Some companies are good in some areas, some companies are bad in some areas. So the area in which you are intending to have the Wi-Fi connection, people who are locally residing there can confirm you which is the best one. However, to the best of my knowledge, on pan India basis. Wherever the Geo Wi-Fi is available, it is cheap and best in both ways. However, if you get some local company, it will be much better, much cheaper, and much more uh, ready to serve. So that will be the best thing to do, opting out the local one, because the branded companies will charge you some amount, but the local companies will charge you 100 rupees less. And if you are facing any trouble at any point of time, branded companies people will not visit you very easily. You need to call and do a lot of stuff. However, the local company will visit your place in just one small call. So I would always suggest to opt out for the local suppliers. Tariff is very low, $5 to $6 a month. In Indian currency, and it can be as cheap as £3 a month, and can go up to whatever extent you want to take it up. But for a home usage, $4 or $5 of tariff is good enough, rather more than enough. Yes, it is very cheap. India's telecom tariffs are cheapest in entire world till now. So Anwar, I have just completed my task, and I'm going to get freshen up and sleep. So I'm just ending the live. And we will meet again in the afternoon time in India and morning time in UK. So you also go to sleep, as I think it is almost 12:30 or 1 p.m. there. So I'm ending the live now, and have a nighty night. Bye. Yeah, same here. Thank you. Good night and enjoy